Today's video is about how to silence your inner critic. I get a lot of questions from people about what to do with the negative talk in their heads. And a lot of that negative talk is self-directed. So that voice that tells you, oh, that's not good enough, or oh, you're too much, or you're too little, or the long list of things that you hear your own mind coming up with that slows you down and beats you up inside. So today we're going to look at how to silence your inner critic. The first thing you should do is make a list of the negative self-talk that you hear yourself going through on a daily basis. Maybe there's 3 or 4 things that you keep hearing, especially when you're trying to do something new or difficult for the first time. Then you're going to take the top phrase that you hear yourself doing, like perhaps it's I should have already learned this, or I should have done this before. Okay? So you're going to take one of those phrases right now, just pull one out of the hat. Okay, so you're going to take that sentence that you hear yourself attacking yourself with, or undermining yourself, and we're just going to tap on the intensity level around that sentence. So for example, perhaps you think you're too much, okay? So let's do a little round on that right now. So we're going to start here, massaging the front of the chest. Give yourself a big, deep breath. Good. Repeat after me. Even though I hear myself saying, fill in the blank, I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tap the eyebrows. I hear myself saying, say it out loud. Tap the temples. Tune into how true that feels when you say it. So if it's, I'm too much, maybe you feel like, wow, that's like a level 7. I do feel pretty much like I'm too much. So I just want you to feel how true it feels. Okay? Tap the cheeks. Even though I hear myself saying, say it again. Tap under the nose. And it feels, what level of intensity? Feels like a, tap under the lips, big breath, big sigh. Tap the chest. It feels like, say the number again of intensity. Tap the front of the ribs. I've been telling myself this for a long time. Big breath, big sigh. Tap the side of the rib cage. I believe I'm what? Say again the negative statement. Tap the inside of the wrist. It makes me feel what when I tell myself this? Does it make you feel sad? Does it make you feel tired? Tap the side of your thumb. Big breath, big sigh. I hear myself telling myself, say this negative statement again. Tap your index finger, and it makes me feel what? Tap your middle finger. I'm open to loving and forgiving myself. Tap the bottom of the 4th finger. Even though I hear myself telling myself, say it again. Tap your little finger, and it makes me feel really what? Tap the side of the hand. I deeply and completely forgive myself, even though I've been doing this to myself for years. Big breath, big sigh. Good. Tap the top of your head. This thought. Say it again. And tap the side of your head and the back of your head. Tap the eyebrows. This thought. Say it one more time. Tap the temples. I'm open to releasing this thought. Say the thought again. Tap the front of the cheeks. Tune into that thought again. Say it and see how true it feels now. For example, I think I'm too much. Tap under the nose. Does it still feel as valid and true as it did a minute ago? Tap under the lips. It's okay if it does. Just accept however true it feels. Tap the front of the chest. I picked this thought up when I was how old? Think about it for a second. How old were you when you started believing this? Tap the front of the ribs. I picked it up when I was, guess how old you were. Tap the side of the ribs. And I may have picked it up from who? Was there someone who told you this? Tap the inside of the wrist. I may have picked it up from, say it again. And it's okay if you don't know. You can say, I don't know where I got this thought. Tap the side of the thumb. This thought, say the thought again. Tap your index finger. I love and forgive myself, even if I hear myself saying over and over, say this thought again. Big breath. Tap the middle finger. This thought is trying to protect me. Ask yourself and see if that's true. Is it trying to protect you from making a mistake or looking foolish in front of other people or failing? Tap the bottom of your fourth finger. I deeply and completely forgive myself, even though I hear myself criticizing myself. Tap the little finger with the thought that, say it again. Tap the side of the hand. What would the opposite of this thought be? So if it's I'm too much, you might just say, I'm just the right amount. Tap the top of the head. Even though part of me believes, say this negative thought again. Tap the eyebrows. And I hear myself tell myself this all the time. Tap the temples. And it makes me feel really what? Sad? Tap the cheeks and breathe. I love and accept myself. I'm open to the possibility of telling myself something else. Tap the chest. So what is the opposite of that thought again? Good. Tap the front of your ribs. I'm allowing myself to tell myself, say this positive thought again. Tap the side of the ribs. I deeply and completely forgive myself, no matter how long I've been telling myself this. And tap the inside of the wrist. It's safe for me to release this thought that I picked up from where? Tap the side of your thumb and breathe. Tap your index finger when I was how old? And tap your middle finger. I'm open to forgiving everyone who reinforced this belief. Tap the bottom of the fourth finger. It's possible they felt this way about themselves as well. And just send them a little bit of love, because you know what it's like to feel that way about yourself, right? It's not fun. Tap your little finger. I'm allowing myself to relax. Tap the side of the hand. I forgive myself for criticizing myself. Big breath, and to consider forgiving yourself for this criticism. Tap the top of your head and breathe. Good. Tap your eyebrows. I'm allowing myself to relax. To release this thought, say the negative thought again. Tap into your nose. How true does this thought feel now? Tap under the lips. I can feel it going down. I really can. Tap the chest. Can you feel it? Does it feel less valid? Does it seem a little bit more ridiculous or distance? Tap the front of the ribs. I love and respect myself, even if part of me doesn't want to let this go. Tap the side of the ribs. What would happen if you let this critical thought go? That zaps your energy, right? And makes you tired, makes you sad, also probably scares you. If someone was standing over your shoulder and saying this to you while you were trying to learn something or do something new, you probably wouldn't tolerate it. You'd probably tell them to leave the room, or that they weren't your friends, right? Tap the inside of the wrist. I forgive myself for feeling bullied when I hear this voice. Tap the side of the thumb. This voice is the voice of who? Tap the index finger. And I'm releasing it now. Tap the middle finger. I'm allowing myself to forgive and think about whoever that was that gave you this idea about yourself. Maybe it was you. Maybe it came from a family member or school. Tap the bottom of the fourth finger. It's safe for me to relax, to give myself encouragement. Tap the side of the hand. I'm allowing myself to feel more confident and competent. Big breath. Good. Tap the top of the head. I'm allowing myself to remember how to do this.